we have Joshua Baker-Burton, 282.5 kilos on the bar. This will be the heaviest raw bench press by any British man, all federations, all weight classes. Let's make some noise for Joshua.
So, where do I begin? It's been an interesting journey the last 8-9 weeks. Obviously, I am not a powerlifter. 8-9 weeks ago, you know, me and Mike, we were just talking in the gym. I think it was about December the 10th or the 11th, something like that. And you know, we just kind of freeballing some ideas. And obviously, I am someone that lives a lot on social media, but I've never really committed myself to a program or to a full prep for a comp. I did a comp back in May 2023 on 4 days notice, having zero powerlifting experience, never practiced a command in my life, never practiced a press or a pause, a start, you name it, nothing. I'm just someone that likes to go to the gym and send it, and that's what I've always done. That's how I've always trained. Being realistic, since the whole Gym Reaper thing started blowing up and my lift started going crazy on socials, a lot of people had a lot to say about me as a bench presser. UK, Europe and around the world, you know, a lot of people had their opinions on me, what they thought of me, you know, that I'm not a real bencher, etc, etc. And me and Mike just kind of thought, you know what, let's shut out the noise, man. Let's just make it so there is no room for conversation anymore. So we did it. We committed in week 1. I remember, I think it was 200 kilo for maybe 4 sets or 3 sets of 5. And obviously it was all raw. This was the first time that we were going strict raw, especially for me. I've always been someone that likes to bench raw up until like my 80% range, at which point I throw wraps on and start sending it, do you know what I mean, or sleeves. So this was different, man. And the raw game felt different. Like, damn, like I remember week 1, 200 kilo, like I didn't want to show it on socials.
Okay, good. You scared me then. I do it to him all the time, innit? I'll be like, how are you feeling? Like, I'll say something, I'll be like, didn't look very good. Just like, fuck with him. But he said to me then, how are you feeling? Usually that's like, oh no, does it not look good?
But week on week, you know, it started to improve. I started to feel a lot of real static, like power coming through from my chest. And then going into the final week before comp, we hit 280 for a single. We fouled it the first attempt though. And I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit of like a, shaky moment. Like, wait, we've done 8 weeks worth of prep, like why is this not moving? But I knew in the moment why it didn't really. Like, some people can utilize aggression and stimulation before I lift very well. Like some people can overstimulate, get angry, get psyched up, and then it benefits them in the lift. I think I am not one of those people.
I did too much preset.
That roll into your hands, mate.
I did so much preset there to like excite myself. I just did too much preset.
I think I lift best when I am calm, when I just breathe, control my heart rate, allow it to elevate as I need it to, and be very consciously like aware of my psyche during the lift. And that's why I was so mentally ready to go again straight away, because I just knew what I'd done wrong.
Fuck off. That was fine. I just got too excited. I need to, every time I do it.
Probably from the title of the video, you will now know that I am the all-time British record holder. I've got the heaviest bench in British history. And do you want me to be honest, I don't mean this in a condescending way. I actually don't give a fuck. It doesn't even interest me. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I am not a power lifter. I'm just a lifter. I just like lifting, man, and I like having fun. And I feel good that I've worked hard the last 8 weeks and there's something at the end of it that I've got. But I never wanted it that much anyway. And I don't mean that badly. I know it probably comes across like a dickhead thing, but I just didn't. And that's why, you know, it's took me this long to go and care for it, to achieve it, you know, and to even prep or program. Because I'm someone that likes to do shit like 3 plates on one arm on incline and throw 160 kilo in the air and clap and catch it. Well, that's me. And you know, shout out to Ryhov, Dan Ryhov. Shout out to Julius, because when I spoke to Julius on the phone, you know, Julius has been really building me some encouragement, man, and saying how good I'm looking. And Ryhov rang me the other night, and his exact words were, you know, you need to remember who the fuck you are. And he's right, you know. I think I've lost that element a lot recently. I think I've gone a bit quiet, a bit shy maybe in myself, maybe like almost like an imposter syndrome, a doubt of who I am. But the reality is, like it or not, show me someone else doing the shit I do. You can't. Show me another man on the planet pushing 3 plates on 1 fucking arm. No matter how stupid the lift sounds, I don't care. That is a feat of strength that, you know, 100 years ago would be fucking written into a wall. Do you know what I mean? And encrypted somewhere. Like, so really, that gave me some fucking real like wake up the other night when Rive said that to me. He said, remember who the fuck you are.
It's got to feel heavy.
I know it is, but it don't scare me.
That's not the point. I've seen you not be scared of weights and still, you know, panic.
We're all good, dog.
A lot of you struggle to understand that. Like, a lot of you struggle to understand why. Why does he focus so much on all the stupid lifts? But you guys have got to understand, in powerlifting, there really isn't that much money, guys. There just isn't, man. Like, your favourite powerlifters, 99% of them, guys, are working full-time jobs and trying to squeeze in their hours in the gym around that. And it's a hard life. They're really, you know, it's difficult to maintain. There is not a lot of money in powerlifting at all. There just isn't. If there was, I'd probably attack it a lot more, like genuinely. But the reality is the money is in social media. The money is in sponsorships, it's in reach, it's in engagement, it's in the size of your audience. And weirdly enough, mine grows the best from doing all the crazy stuff I do, not from posting 1 lift in a competition. People just don't care that much. Do you know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong, my ultimate goal, genuinely, is to be the best bench press that's ever lived. It is. I do still believe that. I will always believe that. I believe I can be and will be. But for the next few months now, I'm letting you know, I shall be sending it to high heavens.
You fuck now, because I'm back. Raps are going on and everything's getting cooked. I like it. See you in there.
That was it. When I woke up Saturday morning, it was go time. I just felt it, man.
Well, rack height set. Rack height is done. I'm going at 5. 5 is my rack height. Feels good. I like it. I am thinking to just take the record on my second and then on the third push the boat out. But this is all wishful thinking. We'll see. But I'm feeling strong, so.
I felt like me again. My blood was running. Could be the halo testing, but my blood was running.
I'm starting a petition to make powerlifting sexy. Alright. Why the fuck are we lifting in these things? Why is this shit? Can someone tell me what this shit is, please? And why the fuck you have to bench press in them?
You have to pull it up a bit now.
260 kilo opener. Sure, Anna will put the clip here somewhere now, but the 260 opener moved like the wind. My God. My God.
Easy opener there from Josh.
You could argue the 260 opener was maybe too light with the way it moved. You know, I could have opened on more. So fast, so good. I shocked myself. At the time, I was so focused on the press and listening to the commands, I put it back and walked out the back. And then Anil showed it me back on camera, and I was like, holy shit, that was quick. Mike said the same. I mean, we were like, that's maybe the fastest 260 I've ever done in or out of wraps, and it was paused in a comp. It was ridiculously quick. So that, looking at that, my immediate response was, right, well, let's just jump for the record now. You know, my second lift.
We have a British record attempt for Joshua Baker Burton. 282.5 kilos on the bar. Oh, not quite there for Josh on that attempt. We'll get another go at it though on his third.
And the reason I jumped was because I was always under the impression I got 4 lifts. I know that when I did the comp back in May 2023, I know it was on 4 days notice, whatever, forget all that. But I was told you get 4 lifts if you successfully get a record. If you get a record within 3, you get a 4th lift to push the record further if you want. So my intent was I'll have 4 lifts. I'll push for a record on the on the third and take a 4th lift to extend it. Well, on the day I found out there's only 3 lifts, not 4. Well, not on the day before even, there's only 3 lifts, not 4. And I was like, damn, like, now I've got to rethink the approach. So going out for my second lift, I said 282.5, 2.5 kilo over the current British record. Let's just go for the record straight away. It is a big jump. It's a 22.5 kilo jump. It's a lot to jump. But with how the opener moved, I felt confident. So go out, lie down, focused, didn't oversight myself. I felt the lift. I get the press command, but I knew on the bench, the moment I had started to bring the bar down, I wasn't getting it back up. You just know. You know based on bar path, and my position was too high. What had happened was, Mike pre-set, when I was going out there, he said to me, squeeze the shit out of the bar. And the reason he says that is because the tighter you squeeze that bar, the more you kind of activate all the muscles in your lats and forearms to make the bar almost pretty much pauses itself. You don't have to think about pausing anymore because you're squeezing so tight that by the time you come down, you're so tight in the chest and lats that the bar kind of pauses itself and you get that command and you just fire it up. But one thing I didn't do was tuck.
Try and tuck in a little quicker with your elbows.
Okay.
But I didn't tuck. I never remembered to just tuck my elbows a little. So when he's brought me over, Mike, and stepped off, I've stayed pretty wide. My elbows are flared. And I've come down, and as I'm coming down, the bar's just rolled in my hand because I'm not in a good position. I felt the roll, and I've come like here on my chest. And when I was this high, I knew straight away when the press command came, it wasn't going up. And I've got the press, got to about there, fighting, didn't get it. But I was still quite impressed that from a bad position, I got it off the chest to where I did. So, failed lift, but I knew what I'd done wrong.
When I came off, I took the bar was to one side, so as I even had my wrist rolled, and then when I came down, it was high on my chest because my wrist rolled. So I tried to press from there, it was there.
I knew that I just hadn't tucked, and I knew that's what I had to do. I knew that the positioning in terms of bar path was just too high on the chest. I came down too high. I needed to be lower, more tucked, and use my lower chest / upper abdomen more. So I went out for lift 3.
We have Joshua Baker Burton, 282.5 kilos on the bar.
Lie down. And as I lie down on the bench, almost with immaculate timing, Eminem, Till I Collapse comes on. Down there, I just hear the beat. I just felt my skin tingle all of a sudden because I listened to that a lot during training. And I was like, hey, I've already done this. I've already done this fucking lift. I know I have.
That looks more like it. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights, a new British record.
Feeling good. Eminem's on. Squeeze the bar, and this time I just took. And as I've come down, I'm nice, and I just feel tight. I knew it. I felt tight. It felt really controlled. Hit my chest, press, bang, up, no problem. Locked it out, clean. Put it back. Looked easy. Now, the most annoying thing is that I just wish I did that on the second. Because if I'd have done that on the second, on the third I could have pushed probably, I reckon I'd have had 290 on the day.
Maybe I had 287.5, 290 on the third. Yeah. But either way, it just means there's enough of a gap for someone to come and beat you, so I can do it again.
That's it. The battle goes on. Exciting.
That was fun. I mean, programming is fucking boring though. Fuck that. Road to a record. Done, mate. Fucking done. On 8 weeks' notice. Let me tell you, pussy hole, something, yeah. Just to be clear, do not ever fucking pipe in my direction again. Yeah, you man do this for a living. You man dedicate your fucking life to this. I'm an Instagram lifter and you all chat shit about me. And I'll try to put one comp to take the piss out of you. Fuck off. Bail my line another time, yeah. And you better hope I don't start taking this too seriously, because then you're fucking done forever. All right.
And I am now the all-time British record holder for bench press on 8 weeks prep. On just 8 weeks. So, I suppose this is more of also a message to say, you can do it, guys. You can do fucking anything, as long as you just put some time into it. That's literally it. But I do want to say as well, have fun, man. Like, genuinely enjoy yourself in the gym a bit. Don't take it too seriously. It doesn't need to be that serious. If you're a powerlifter, good, you're disciplined, I get it. You work hard, you follow a set routine, but give yourself a bit of fucking freedom and have a bit of fun. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. And you know what? I do believe in the West Side Barbell theory from Louis Simmons, that training to maximum output every fucking day, whether you like it or not, does work. It worked for me. It has worked for me. I have never programmed or prepped until the last fucking 8 weeks. Simple as that. And guess what? I've just took a British record. So it looks like the last 4, 5, 6 years of just sending it how I want, session in, session out, not giving a shit, giving it my 100% and just doing it heavy, consistently, and not doing this bullshit has paid off. So, thank you for watching. It has been a very interesting 8, 9 weeks, however long it's been. I love you all. It's been a good series. I've really enjoyed this. It's not the last one though. I do want to now move into a series called The Road to 730. I want to bench press 730 pounds in reps, paused. Current PI is 705 pounds in reps, paused. So it's a 12 kilo jump, something like that, to about 730 kilo, 330 kilo, 332 kilo, around that mark. And I want to bench that within the next 6 to 8 weeks, ideally in reps, paused. So, stay tuned. This one may be ending, but the new series is about to start, and we've got more to come to. I will be at the Arnold Columbus from Friday to Sunday. So if you're at the Arnold in the US, come and say hello. I am planning to lift out there. I think me and Larry are doing a video as well. So you'll see a video from me and Larry Wills. Again, likely sending some stupid shit, because that's what I'm known for. Love you all. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment, etc., etc. Share this to your mum, because I know she fancies me and that. And until next time, thank you.